offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Just 2 to shoot. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. No good from Bledsoe. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
And his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Now here's Giannis. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Free throw drops for James.
Very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
Now here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And here's Bradley, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Davis with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. James outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
Here's Bradley, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Middleton against James. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, the combination of power and finesse just is automatic when LeBron gets down low. One of the most efficient paint players in the game.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And the shot is good.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The 3 from Bradley. Cans it from downtown. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Right wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here's Matthews for the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. There's the 3. The shot missing. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
And here is LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
From downtown, rebounded by Howard.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Ilyasova. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here's Giannis. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Kuzma. Outside Hill, beyond the arc. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Right side Rondo. Back to Morris. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Puts one up from 19. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Milwaukee, Robin Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. Here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Lopez. From deep three-point range. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kuzma outside. For 3, Caldwell Pope gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late-game situations.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter, you got to respect the game plan.
They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bledsoe comes in for George Hill. Here's Bledsoe. Caruso grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Good work there as it goes.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Bledsoe left side. Puts up a 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron using his big mitts there. Comes in handy on defense. Getting up there to spike that one away.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Matthews in for Kyle Korver. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Williams. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Caruso looking for an opening. He dishes it to LeBron. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up on the wing. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Outside, Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by James. Not going to go that time. Good D by Lopez.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's James, and James throws it down.
It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Lopez kicks to Matthews. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Stolen by McGee. LeBron with it. Matthews covering. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Matthews. Stolen by McGee. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Bledsoe against Bradley. Shoots from the elbow. That one wide left.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
With a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Bledsoe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
It's stolen. Giannis high post. Working on Green. Really left alone that time. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Rondo with it. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers on top, leading by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Stolen by Middleton. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Bucket is good.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Middleton against James. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bledsoe passes to Matthews. Lopez outside. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
James, the pass to Davis. Count that one. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the pass to Matthews. Kicks to Bledsoe. Middleton outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. McGee with the block, and he recovers it. Tries again. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for the Bucks, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
It's a great point, GA. I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. The Bucks also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez, and it's Korver in for Matthews. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Davis. Giannis, no good. LeBron passes to Howard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you'd like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
Korver kicks to Bledsoe. Korver passes to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Trying to get something going. Count the bucket. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. All of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. The Lakers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And here is LeBron. 21 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. Wow, hammering it in.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Bucks trail by 13. Hill looking it over. Pass to Lopez. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. Marvin Williams is checked in for Milwaukee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Rondo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. He has 7. 1:09 left to play in the third. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 17. Caldwell Pope passes to Rondo. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Now here's Kuzma. No points in the game yet for him. Hill pulls it in. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. He hits the second from the line.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Matthews. Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Rondo. Lopez kicks to Hill. No good from outside. No good on that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
George Hill has good size and is broad in the shoulder, so he can play physical at that point guard position, and the defense has to be cautious when they guard him.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and then he's going to make the right play at the right time.
Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Howard trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And you know for that Hornets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. And Giannis gets it to go.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Rondo against Bledsoe. Outside Rondo. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Caldwell Pope with it. Tries yet again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. No good on that one.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bradley passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Bradley against Bledsoe. McGee, and it's sent back by Lopez. Outside Matthews. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Green kicks to Bradley. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. No good on that one. Bradley with some nice D. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
1:57 left in the game. Middleton against LeBron. From deep. Here's McGee, who's back up. Davis finds McGee. Back to Davis. The tray. Lopez grabs the board. Here's Bledsoe. Great D that time from Green. Los Angeles leading by 13 from 18 feet away. Davis dishes to James. Back to Davis. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Corver. Lets it go with a 3. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Hill. Cook, the pass to Morris. Back to Cook. Another shot. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lobbed up there for Howard, and stolen by Ilyasova. 16 feet away. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.